Hi everyone. So I tried a little something. I turned the fan down, I put up my hair, and I cranked the ceiling fan up full blast. So we'll see if that makes any difference on the sound effect. Hopefully that will make it the listening pleasure a little less annoying for you. He's dragging the mouse around. Alrighty then. Let us check in and see where we're at with this planetary shift we're in, shall we? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Everything's changing. You coming back up? Central energy, please, Spirit. Central energy. Ooh, the devil. Feeling trapped. A slave to the allure of materialism, rendering them powerless. In the challenge position, you got the Magician trying to manifest a wish come true. Or a magician has manifested a wish come true. Since the Nine of Cups was on top, I would say there's a wish come true brought on by the willpower of this magician. And that is a challenge by this codependent, toxic person or people. In the subconscious, wow, my goodness, what do we got? In the subconscious, we've got a Five of Cups. So there's sorrow, moving on, a loss. Of the Two of Cups reversed. Broken communication, distrust, disharmony, imbalance. In the recent past, King of Wands, overcoming challenges, and divorcing off this energy that is toxic. So King of Wands overcomes this challenge by divorcing it. Intentions and expectations. The Hanged Man. a release. In the near future, whoa. In the near future, we've got strength in the reverse. So somebody's in low energy and raw emotion. The lens it's being looked through. The Hermit in the reverse. They lost their way. They don't have any light. They don't have any light. They don't have any strength. In the environment, you have the Empress. Hopes and fears. Two of Pentacles in the upright. Negotiations, balancing. Somebody's hoping to get a contract. And the outcome? The Chariot. Victory. Forward momentum. Control. On the bottom of the deck, you've got the World. And the Ten of Cups. And a victory. This is the completion of a cycle. You're entering into divine love and blissful relationships. Family contentment. You've gained a victory. And you're coming into your reward. A solid foundation with wealth security. Freedom. Freedom with limitless potential to create, to explore, to discover new things, new ways to see these things, new ways to process the information that comes through your ocular system, new and exciting ways to see life and the living. And because you've gained a victory, somebody else is in a tower. This devilish energy is in a tower, and that's the truth. The truth exposed everything. Yeah, and you're coming into, because of the truth, you're coming into security. For persevering through challenges, working hard. You're getting a celebration, a reunion of the Earth Angels. I'm not kidding. Marriage of the Earth Angels. Earth Angels coming together, creating little Earth Angel babies. And this is over. What was this whole thing? It's over. The Emperor, Queen of Swords. We're here with clear boundaries and the truth. And discipline. And a very rigorous, stable, and controlled structure with foundation. These ones are afraid and in fear and anxiety because these leaders know the truth. And the wheel has turned. collective energy, please, Spirit, collective energy. So you've got the devilish energy here, getting the message. Codependent toxic behaviors. We got defense. So the devil is trying to defend themselves, or you successfully defended yourself. You're coming into your Nine of Cups. You were able to manifest a wish come true. You were able to defend yourself. You were able to manifest a wish come true. Personality. You focused on the lighter side of life. You grew internally, your inner resilience, your inner ability to like persevere through challenge, your ability to remain focused and settled within self. And these ones, that was your defense. These ones are in sorrow because they have lost out on a partnership with you. You didn't do anything. You don't have to do anything. You're not going to do anything. They didn't do anything to earn it. King of Wands, overcoming challenges. There's a Three of Swords here, divorcing from whatever this is. It could be that whoever this is, they're moving on from this Two of Cups reversed because they didn't do anything. Driver in the reverse. There's nobody here manipulating this circumstance. The King of Wands is saying no to manipulation, and he's cutting out whoever this is, releasing it with the Hangman here. Making it invisible, sacrificing it. We've got strength in the reverse. So somebody's in low energy, feeling weak. We've got religion. Their light is out. They're in Hermit reversed energy. They lost their way. Innocence. Empress in the environment. We've got leadership in the reverse. Negotiations and contracts. Justice. The Chariot in the upright. Victory. Forward movement. Forward momentum. Service. So you've gained a victory over... so the Empress is here. A stark contrast to those leaders who have been in those positions. It's plain as day that the Empress belongs in that chair. That she's innocent. And that these ones are in low energy. They're not the leader. Justice is being served. You've gained a victory over those who were not in service to anybody. They were in the role, occupying a chair, but they weren't in service to anybody. Justice is being served. They're being haunted. They might be trying to find out where you are so that they can find out how to help themselves. They might feel that it's your purpose to heal them and to make everything okay. These ones who have been abusing you through a limited perception. Now they want your care. They want your care. There's a backstory to this. You are Arcana Sovereign. Creator, here and now. Attention has been brought to, as you were cleaning house, attention has been brought to this wise guy and their vanity and what they've been doing for entertainment in order to gain things. There's a new promise. A wholesome person is receiving a promise, getting the message. Getting the message, getting the promise. The teacher the teacher, player, explorer, chicken who was here martyring earth angels or whatever, they're gonna be martyred, and it was all prophesied. It's a little warm still, but I can tell already that the sound should be a lot better. I don't feel like I'm shouting at you, which, you know, kind of a drag. When the fans are going, I feel like I have to shout. But it is warm, I can tell you that. We'll see how it goes. I can do it. So the devil here, you were able to defend yourself against this codependent and toxic situation. They made mistakes. They wish they could right their wrongs. This personality, this actor, you were able to manifest a wish come true by successfully defending yourself. And these ones are overwhelmed and stressed out because you survived. You manifested a wish come true. And they have to walk away from a Two of Cups with you. And that's final. You didn't do anything and it's over. Business is finished. King of Wands is divorcing this driver. Nobody's able to drive him. Nobody's able to control him. Nobody's able to tell him what to do or command him or somehow affect his own desires and processes. We've got reciprocity here. It could be that he's interested in a relationship that is about reciprocity, or he is eliminating this driver who has been manipulating or perhaps gained a marriage through mental manipulation. And they're going to get what they gave. They're going to get reciprocity. It could be that they're going to get released. This driver who had intentions of releasing this King of Wands got what they planned for them. Reminiscing about inside jokes. They're about ready to get let go or sacrificed, made invisible, and they're remembering about how they used to laugh. They're in low energy. Religion is in the reverse. Conversation. Somebody wants to have a conversation. The Hermit is in reverse. They lost their way. They have no light. And we've got innocent here. So it's like they're looking at this innocent child. Or they're thinking about, what is this? Escape. There's no escape. They can't escape. They can't escape. They lost their way. The Empress is in the environment. We got leadership in the reverse. What's leadership in the reverse? We got time, and this says, I'm afraid it's too late to take action, but it's in reverse. So, like, there's no time. It's not that it's too late to take action. It's like there's just no more time. Time is done. This person's, there's somebody here who was in a leadership position, and their time is up. Their time for being in a leadership position is up. It's over. The Empress is in the house. There's new negotiations of contracts. Justice is being served. Destiny. Regarding destiny. You gained a victory here over those who were not in service. Those people that were in leadership positions but were not helping anybody. They're being held back. Those beings who are not of service are being held back. You gained a victory over them. You never gave up hope for love, for devotion, for family, for this beautiful creation. These beautiful swirling energies, right? These prideful people are in regret because they've been found guilty, because the truth is out about you, and your love has always been true. Your love has always been true. So we've got the Devil here, made mistakes. You were able to defend. The actor or personality is overwhelmed because you were able to manifest yourself a wish come true. You are at peace. Yeah, these toxic, codependent folks, they're not limitless, abundant beings. You were able to defend yourself against them. They're under judgment. They're overwhelmed. So the Five of Cups, personal sorrows and setbacks regarding the Two of Cups. It's in the reverse, so there's breakups. There's no trust. There's no harmony. There's no ability to communicate. You didn't do anything. You don't have to do anything. This is over. There's no doubt. This is over. There's no doubts about what's going on here. The King of Wands is divorcing whatever this is. He's delivering reciprocity. The driver is in the reverse. They're no longer able to manipulate or control. They're being released with the Hanged Man here, made invisible. And they are reminiscing about the inside jokes. They're remembering the inside jokes, how funny they thought it was. Blame. Blame. Honesty. Somebody is not strong. They have no strength. They're feeling weak. They want to have a conversation. They want to hear your voice. They are religious or in a darker religious practice, perhaps. Maybe they have no religion. Maybe religion has been turned up on its head. The religious leader. Adversity. The adversary. They lost their way. The hermit reversed. They have no light. You are innocent and they can't escape. Envy. They envy you. We've got the Empress here. So there is this good parenting, an achievement, a wonderful nurturing ability coming up against those who have been in leadership positions, but they have not been honoring those positions. And they are out of time. They could be getting kicked out of time. It may be that they don't get to be in the land of no time. Oh, they're out of time. There's no more time. They're not a leader. They're out of time. And you gain your freedom and peace. So the Empress is here with freedom and peace, putting an ending to those who have been in leadership positions but have not been leading. They've just been in it for the money, and they're out of time. There's negotiations and contracts. Justice is being served regarding destiny. Regarding destiny. Imagination. Imagination. It's like a rewinding of time. Victory. Victory over those who were here not in service to anybody. Those who were in leadership positions but not providing any services, they are being held back. They are being held back in time. Those who were not leaders are going back in time. The Empress is here, restoring freedom and peace to the innocent. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. These ones are in grief over her. These ones are in grief over her courage and ability to persevere by remaining happy even in times of loneliness. And through discipline, she overcame fear, replacing it with the energy of love. And successfully opened to seeing both sides of a situation through love. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, collective energy, please. Collective energy, please. Spirit, collective energy. I do hope that it's a little more pleasurable to listen. Privileged lady. Privileged lady, successful defense against this devilish energy. Successfully defended, successful defense, whether she did it or somebody offered it. Take it as it resonates for you. This devilish energy made mistakes. They're not a limitless abundant being, and they came after a limitless abundant being. That's wild. And they thought that they were going to be able to take it down by just inflicting trauma. Did they think they were going to be able to trauma bond with an Empress? They're under judgment. They did something in a family room. There's something, there are expectations. There could be a magician here that's doing something in a family room with certain expectations. You didn't do anything. You don't have to do anything. Business is over. This is over. There's no doubt about this courtship. This, whoever this is that this devil is, they have been seen as a false person. And they lost. This King of Wands recognized somebody as a false person because a privileged lady was able to defend themselves or be defended or something. This King of Wands has realized that whoever this devil is isn't the privileged lady. Whoever this false person is isn't the privileged lady. He's been in a courtship with somebody, or there's been somebody trying to horn in. Yeah, somebody's been trying to, they've been working real hard to become this King of Wands lover. but they've been seen as a false person, and they're going to get what they what they were expecting. They're going to get let go. There's made invisible. Poverty. They're going to get poverty. They don't have any strength. There's a mature man here. Religious. Adversary. Wants to talk. They lost their way. Wealthy man. Message. They want to give you, they want to send you a message. They want to talk. You are innocent. They can't escape. They're envious. Empress has her freedom. She's at peace. And those false leaders are they're getting the death penalty. They're out of time. The thief failed. Negotiations are happening. Justice is being served regarding destiny and the mind. Sudden wealth. You've gained a victory with this Chariot here. You're going to move forward. Those who were not in service, they were in the roles, but they were not in service to anybody. They are being held back. You can trust this. Yeah, they're not high honor. They're not high honor. So they're not in service. They're being held back. They're not high honor. You can trust. You can trust this decision. Justice is being served by a main male. On a community. They're getting a message of concern. They're facing a coffin. Over trying to steal the house. Over this house and this marriage. Mature woman who will be in despair on the distant horizons is being decided in court. They're concerned. So you're getting unexpected income. You are a gift. You have a gift. You're going to be going on a journey, main female. And it could be that you're going to have a child that will change everything. An official person is in bad health for the toil and labor they did against you. Your pathway is open. You're a great fortune. And these ones, there's a whole lot of folks thinking about you that are in prison or going to be. Or maybe they think that you are going to be imprisoned. I don't know. You know, I mean, in this previous cycle where they started calling women like birthing people and stuff, you know, so it's like, I don't know. I'm just excited for change. I'm looking forward to see where it leads us. So, Privileged Lady was successfully defended against this toxic codependent devil who made mistakes. They are not a limitless abundant being. They don't have any abundance. They attacked this Privileged Lady. They wish they could right their wrongs. It could be that their prayers aren't being heard. The actor is overwhelmed and stressed out because they're under judgment. They did magic in a family room and they're expecting something. You're having sweet dreams. You've got a wish come true. This false person is in a complete disharmony. They're in a 5 of Cups energy, 2 of Cups reversed. You didn't do anything. This is finished. There's no doubt about your courtship, or there's no doubt about something to do with the courtship. You're not afraid. There's no doubt. King of Wands is here with a divorce, cutting people out. Occupation, lovers. He's working on behalf of the lovers, making merit, handing out reciprocity, giving the karmic justice, I guess, to the drivers, flipping the drivers upside down. They have to accept responsibility for their own well-being. They have to accept the blame for what they have done. There's the Hanged Man here with a release. Made invisible. Put into a state of poverty. Maybe they are in poverty because they have no... Where'd that go? Maybe that was on the previous read. So they're laughing about the inside jokes that they used to tell on an honest sweetheart. They used to make jokes about an honest sweetheart. Nothing worse than slander. These guys are in a natural disaster. They want to apologize. They're in danger. They're in danger for what they did to this sweetheart. Marriage. So there is marriage here. Somebody wants to call up and hear your voice. This mature man, I feel like this mature man is weak. They're religious, a religious adversary. They could be covering up the fact that they're religious. They could be a dark religious practices, and maybe that's why their prayers aren't being heard. Maybe they've been kicked out of the religion. What do they call that? Exorcised, or I don't know what they call that. Wealthy man, overloaded, in a hermit reverse, lost their way, overwhelmed with obligation. You've been found innocent. They can't escape. They're envious. They're envious. They were tempted. They took bribes. They were not able to steal from this Empress. The Empress has her freedom. She has her peace. There's no negotiations and contracts. Justice for destiny. Justice for the mind. Justice for, justice. Double justice. You've gained a victory. And a vow. Spirit. Spirit. Spirit, getting rid of those who are not in service. They're being held back. They're not high honor. You can trust in this process. You can trust in this process. They are going to be experiencing some supernatural disturbances for what they've been calling up and pulling forth into this world, because that's what they were taught. They thought it was a great idea. But your alliances thought otherwise and decided to show up right on schedule. Your friends. And it could be that this whole network that was coming against you with rituals, trying to bind you, wearing masks, are bound to those commitments. The mask didn't work. The mask didn't work. Frivolity. A happy mind. A happy mind was your defense, privileged lady. A happy mind was the defense of this privileged lady. A good attitude. There's a wedding. For faithfulness. A faithful wedding. It could be that faithfulness has been proven. That this has been, you know, somewhat of a challenge and a test to see where everybody's at, whatever their heart is aligned with, and to see how they respond in certain situations, given, you know, a plethora of opportunities and choices. Old woman under judgment, feeling overwhelmed. Actress, actor, shapeshifter, mask wearer, false person. Two of Cups reversed, going on a journey. They're sad. They've lost your fortune and your house. You are not frightened. They couldn't make you frightened. They couldn't lower your vibration. They couldn't put you in fear or in doubt. You maintained a happy, vibrant attitude. Consolation. The driver has been turned upside down. They have to accept responsibility for their own well-being now. They need consolation. They could be praying, but their prayers aren't being answered. King of Wands is earning merit by being the deliverer of karmic justice, it looks like. Reciprocity. Hope. Hope. The honest sweetheart has hope. Never gave up hope on the Lord. Never gave up hope on the Lord. So there's a marriage in the near future. Somebody wants to talk to you. There's a faithful wedding. There's a mature man who's in low energy. Religion has been flipped upside down and they can't bring adversity. Or the religion that was trying to bring adversity, they're not able to make you a widower. The wedding is going to happen. They lost their way. They're overloaded. They're overwhelmed with obligations. You're seen as innocent. They can't escape. They're envious. Their scholarly knowledge, it either backfired, or it failed, or it wasn't sufficient. You're a sweetheart Empress, and this soldier came against you. So you're a sweetheart Empress. You've got your freedom. You're at peace. This soldier was coming against you. It could be that they stole your leadership position. They could have martyred you and stole your leadership position. But that's what they're going to get. They're going to be taken out of that leadership position. They're out of time. They're going to get kicked out of time. They're getting kicked out of time. Or they're out of time. They don't get to enjoy time anymore. They can't travel time anymore. They can't travel time anymore. Their time traveling ability has been stripped from them. They're getting double justice when it comes to destiny and imagination, the field of the mind, and to the wealth. They're suffering a misfortune. Double justice. Double justice. You've gained a victory and a vow. Those who were not in service are being held back. They're not high honor. You can trust the decisions that are being made in this regard. They're mentally disturbed. They're mentally disturbed. Enemy. Their mind operates on a different wavelength. It's like there's no empathy. The tongue is always civil, but the hand is always cruel. And it's like if you speak cruelty, then you deserve cruelty. So you have to speak civilly, but it's like weird. It's this weird mental thing. They're mentally disturbed. It's a mental disturbance. This foe wanted the gift of love and of a lover only because they were a pleasure seeker, a false person seeking pleasure. They used love to gain a gift and pleasure. They're mentally disturbed, and they are being removed from time. This soldier, no thief. Those who were tempted to try to destroy this Empress. Those who were tempted to try to destroy this Empress are being removed. and suffering double justice, misfortune. The Empress is a sweetheart. She is free and at peace. She is victorious and she has a vow. See you on the next one, everybody. I got to turn the fans on. It's hot. Bye.